In 3, 2, 1, go! Hey, what's up?
What's up, brother?
Another fight day.
Yes.
Another fight talk.
Fight talk.
Exciting event coming up in a couple of days. The next event we got here, taking place here in Australia. We are Australians. We are hella excited. We only get these events once in a lifetime because we are so far from everyone else. But this time around, we get it. But it's very unfortunate because we are not
There.
We're not going to be there.
No.
Why? Because
We
we
were
missed
late.
out. We missed out. The tickets sold out in like a second. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as they got released, boom, they were sold out. So sad. And I was so looking forward to going there, watching it, because it would have been my second UFC event live. And the first one was amazing. It was Easy versus Whitaker, and it was the best event ever.
Yeah.
And I was really looking forward to this one because there's a lot of good fights in this event. Unfortunately, we missed it. We missed our chance.
Too late, man.
But it's all good. We'll watch at home. We'll sit home on our couches and watch it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the second best thing.
That's
to
the
do.
exactly. That's the second best thing.
Yeah. Have some food.
Yeah.
Have some drinks.
Yeah.
Non-alcoholic drinks. And we're just going to enjoy the fight.
Yeah.
And yeah, unfortunately. What can we do, man?
What can we do?
What can we do? Hey,
Well,
hook us up, man.
Here's what we can do. We can talk about the fights.
Yeah.
Before they happen. That's what this video is all about. All right. All right. UFC 284. We got Islam Makhachev versus Alexander Volkanovski headline in this event. And then as a co-main event, we got the exciting, I can't even think of any adjectives for this guy because it's so fun to watch. Yair Rodríguez is fighting Josh Emmett. There's a lot of good fights in this. I'm really excited to watch it. It would have been so nice to watch these fights live, but it's all good. We'll watch them on the tele. All right. Islam Makhachev versus Alexander Volkanovski.
Yes.
Two pound for pound number 1 versus pound for pound number 2. What a fight.
Is it? Yes.
What
Oh,
a fight. I don't think this has ever happened before.
No.
This is
First time in the history of the
This has
sport.
never happened. And that's why I love MMA, man.
Yeah.
You actually get to see the best fight the best, unlike boxing where, people are just padding their records. In MMA, there's a reason why only few fighters are undefeated. And that's because in MMA, there's no padding records, mate. No, sorry, not MMA. In the UFC, there's no padding records. Everyone fight. You fight the best. The best fights the best.
Yes,
And that's why it's so fun.
Yes, you do.
So yeah, we got the best of the best, pound for pound number 1 versus pound for pound number 2. Islam Makhachev, pound for pound number 2. Alexander Volkanovski, pound for pound number 1. Most people expect Islam to win this. I think it's going to be an easy fight, considering that Alex Volkanovski is the one going up a weight class to fight Islam. What do you think? What's your thought, Lorenzo? What's your thought on this fight?
Bro, I have never thought that one day we were going to see Volkanovski and Makhachev fight. I've never had that idea of a fight actually happening. I thought there would be more of a chance of McGregor fighting Islam or someone like GSP fighting Khabib. That was more possible for me than a fight like this happening. I'm not against it one bit. This is a fight that I think it's gonna be more competitive than what people think, man. A lot of people are 100% sure that Islam Makhachev is just gonna completely outclass Volkanovski, take him down, and just do what he does the best. I love the underdog story. I really like Volkanovski as a fighter, as a whole, as a human being. And I think that he is going to be the toughest challenge that Makhachev is going to have just yet. There's a lot of nuances to this, right? There's the mental aspect, and then there's the physical aspect, right? If we go on the mental aspect, Volkanovski, he's got nothing to lose. Imagine going from 145 to 155. You already know that you're fighting someone that's a lot heavier. And Makhachev is going to be a lot heavier than 155, right? He struggles to cut weight. You already know that, bro, I'm facing the toughest challenge of them all. I'm giving it a shot. You know what? If I win, everybody's just going to shut the fuck up and just worship me like a god. Because I'm going to do that. If he wins, man, I'm going to bow down and worship Volkanovski like he's my new religion. But if he loses, he's like, yeah, look, I tried. Who would have the guts to do something like that? Besides McGregor, right? I am the second fighter to ever try and beat a Dagestani who's a lot heavier than me and who everybody was betting for. And then the physical side, Volkanovski is a lot tougher, a lot stronger than people think, man. He's already been 200 pounds. He's already been in that weight before when he was playing rugby. So he's comfortable with that weight. He's got that muscle memory to be able to sustain that weight. He's got all the tools that he needs to beat Makhachev, man. Like the footwork, the striking. I don't know about his takedown defense, but I know that that's not something that he's worried about. A lot of people lose against these guys because the wrestling is what puts them out of their comfort zone. Because what you do, you're just hoping that he doesn't take you down. And everything that you do, you could be the best stand-up striker in the world, the next Stephen Thompson. But if you know that you're very likely to get taken down by this amazing ground and pound professional, that's going to stuff up your striking in no time. All right, you're going to second guess yourself. You're going to overreach. You're going to react to every feint that's imaginable. And I think that Volkanovski doesn't have that. He doesn't fear the takedown because he's just that confident in his skills. He's just the best all-round fighter.
He's the best MMA fighter. He's the best at mixing it.
Yeah, he's the best at mixing it.
That's why he's pound for pound. That's why he's pound for pound number one.
Yeah, I'm talking too much.
You know. I know we've talked about this fight before, and I said, it's going to be much tougher than what people are anticipating. And that is true. It's going to be it's not going to be an easy fight for Makhachev. It's not going to be as easy as what everyone thinks. Yep. But it's still going to be an easy fight. All right. He's still going to win it, I think. Like watching this fight, I don't see any way that Volkanovski can win this fight. There is no way. I don't see it. For one, he doesn't have like he's not a heavy puncher, not a heavy kicker. So he can't, knock out Islam with one shot. That's not going to happen because one, he's a smaller fighter. Islam is bigger. So that's not going to happen. Bigger. Right? Yeah, much bigger. Yeah, and when it comes to wrestling, he's not going to out-wrestle Islam. He's not going to submit Islam. He literally has no way of winning this fight. I would be very shocked if, not just me, the whole world would be shocked if Volkanovski finds a way to win this fight.
But how good would that be? Imagine
it would be nice. I am sure that a lot of people are rooting for Alexander Volkanovski to win this. But look, I think Islam is just too good, man. He's just too good. Now, it's kind of funny because I have this because I've sort of based this off of his recent fights. I haven't gone back to watch his older fights to sort of refresh my memory of his fights.
Yeah.
So his recent fights, like his last 2, 3, 4 fights, they've been he's been very dominant, against really good guys. For instance, Oliveira took him out, and Oliveira's been this he was on the 12, 13, 14 fight win streak. Winning against the best fighters in the lightweight division. Yeah. And Islam comes and makes it look so easy. Second round, chokes him out, right? Yeah. And he chokes out the guy who has the most submissions in the UFC, right? That's that goes to show you he's the better, he's the better grappler, right? Yeah. And then before that, he fought Bobby Green. And Bobby Green is a good fighter,
Yeah, it's good, man.
Good takedown defense. He's a wrestler. Yeah, he's good. And round 1, took him down, never got back up.
Yep.
Just finished him like that, right? And before that, he fought Dan Hooker. Same thing, took him down, submitted him. Dan Hooker had nothing, for Islam, nothing. But then that's when my memory stops, right? And then now, if you look at these fights, he fought Thiago Moises, and it went all the way to round 4. Right? That's very interesting because I would have thought like, if he fights Thiago Moises, he'll probably take him out in round 1, right?
Yeah.
Based off of what we've been seeing. This goes to show that Volk could survive because Volk usually gets taken. He's been taken down several times before in his previous fights, and he always gets back up. He knows how to get back up, and that's because I think he has a lower center of gravity, so it's easier for him to prop up.
Yep.
So that's very interesting. So before that fight, Islam fought Drew Dober, who's not that that great of a fighter, and that fight ended in round 3.
Yeah.
Right. So Drew Dober survived round 1. It was probably like a complete domination.
Yeah. That's
right?
what it was. Yeah.
But the fact that Drew Dober survived round 3, like Volk, I wouldn't be surprised if Volk survives all 5 rounds, but being dominated in each round.
Okay. Yes.
Right. Because like Volk, there's nothing that Volk has that Islam doesn't have. Volk might be the better striker, right?
Yeah.
But Islam just can cancel that with his grappling. Right, and Islam is actually a good stand-up guy as well. He's a good striker. It's not like he's like a white belt in stand-up. He knows he has good kicks, good punches.
Yep.
He has great timing. So he's a good overall fighter. It's just that his ground game is so dominant that it doesn't make sense for him to stand there and fight a stand-up fight. It makes zero sense, right? And cardio, like it's like Volkanovski. I know Volkanovski has been working on his cardio. He thinks he could potentially. I think that's his game plan.
He's got great cardio.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think his game plan is to
Time
out cardio Islam. I do not think that's gonna happen. These guys,
that better not
these
be his game plan.
Dagestanis, they're running up and down, up mountains and down over and over again. It's like. That's not going to happen, right? That is not. So I'm just going back 2019. He fought David Ramos. Went to decision. It was a decision win. Obviously fought Emmett Sarukian. Now Emmett Sarukian has a great grappling, much better grappler than Alexander Volkanovski. And that was a decision. I think I'll stop right here. 2018.
It might be just that he just got better over time.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
Because imagine like you beat Charles Oliveira in the first round, but with Drew Dober you beat him in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
That's just I don't know if that's just
I need to watch these fights again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found that very interesting because in my head I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna take him down and then the fight's over. But I can see this fight going the distance, and
I'm just
that would be very interesting, right?
Yeah,
because they both have cardio. Let's see who's gonna out cardio who.
Yeah, Volkanovski has great cardio, like amazing cardio. Yeah. He can stay explosive for the whole bout. That's what I find really impressive about a guy like that. Because he's fast, right? Yeah. He's fast in the 1st round and he's fast in the 5th round. The exact same, with the exact same speed. Yeah. I'm just really curious to see his game plan. That's something that I'm dying to see right now. Like, what's his game plan?
Honestly,
to beat this guy
based on the on the embedded footages, on like his interviews, on his training videos. I think he's just trying to out cardio. That's not going to happen.
Nah, if that's the case, then might as well.
That's not going to happen.
I'm going to change my mind now.
Might as well just stay home. Just pack your bags, but stay home.
Yeah.
Sleep home.
No.
I think it's good for us. Time for us to move on to the next fight. We got Yair Rodríguez versus Josh Emmett.
Hell yeah!
What a fight! What a fight!
This is another exciting fight.
This fight is very exciting. Yair Rodríguez is such a fun fighter to watch. He's on the same, he's on this, like, in terms of entertainment, when it comes to like watching a fight and being entertained and being amazed at the skill that's being displayed, the moves that are being shown. Yair Rodríguez, Sugar Sean, Israel, they're on the center. Maybe not Israel. Israel gets a bit boring every now and then. But Sugar Sean and Yair Rodríguez, man, they are so fun to watch. Like, so fun. This guy, man, he is unpredictable. He will pull a kick out of nowhere. right? And it's not like like, you know, his background is taekwondo, right? And me, the way I see taekwondo, it's just like artistic. It's not like you don't hurt someone. It's just like you're doing flicks, but you're not really hurting someone. But this guy hurts you. His kicks hurt, and you can tell. And I have no idea how Max Holloway won that fight against him. Like, I have no idea. His kicks. Yair Rodríguez was kicking him with all sort of kicks, leg kicks, body kicks, everything, you know. And Max survived that. Max survived it and won that fight.
Yeah.
That was shocking to me.
And he broke his foot too.
Yeah. That was shocking. Who broke his foot?
Yair.
Yeah, from kicking Max.
From kicking him so hard.
I was stunned by that, you know. I was stunned at how tough both these fighters are, and especially at how tough Max Holloway was.
Yeah.
And the fact that Volkanovski beat Max twice. No, imagine that. That just goes to show you how good Volk actually is. Volk is really good, but it's just hard to, like, I don't know what it is. It's like maybe it's his size. His size is not scary, you know.
Impressive.
It's not impactful, like, you know. He might punch you, but it's like because it's so small, you may not, you know, you don't put too much weight on it. You know. But anyways, back to Yair Rodríguez. Man, this guy is fun to watch. You know, his second elbow that he pulled up and hit and knocked out the Korean Zombie with, that will go down in history as the greatest move ever.
Yes.
In combat sport. Ever. Nothing will ever come close to that.
Ever.
Yair Rodríguez, his move, that elbow of his, will go down in history as the greatest move ever. And Josh Emmett, man, this guy is just, you know, he's powerful, he's explosive, he's fast, scary, doesn't have as long of a reach as Yair Rodríguez, right? He's shorter. I can see him getting kicked in the head.
The head, yeah.
I see a knockout with a leg to the head.
The limb to the face.
The foot to the head.
Jeez, yeah.
I see that happening.
I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
Like, Yair Rodríguez is a really, really entertaining fighter.
Yeah.
I'll put him apart with Sean O'Malley and all these other great strikers. And very, very good at improvising with his attacks. Yeah. For example, what you mentioned, that elbow behind that takes a lot of flexibility with your striking. Yeah. You need to be able to adapt to that shit. Even against Jeremy Stevens, against a fight, dude, you watch that fight and you'll see everything that we're talking about. Yair Rodríguez,
the guy's good.
The guy
is good, man.
The way that he kicks people's bodies, his leg just comes from nowhere. Yeah. You don't see him pull back and then kick. It just comes. You don't see it.
And they hurt, man. They hurt.
Boom, boom. He can throw 2 kicks at once with his back leg. Yeah. Boom, boom. It's crazy. And the way that he can maintain his cardio with all that volume that he throws, it's a great ability, man.
Yeah, man.
So
he's flowy, you know, just
very flowy.
You know, it's like he doesn't think. It's just like, he's a bit like Valentina Shevchenko, right?
Yeah.
Well, not a bit like Valentina is like him. Okay, let's not get things twisted. Like they both have the similar fighting. It's like they're good, right? And when it comes to the fight, they don't sort of think. They just rely on their skills. Yeah. Right? So they just flow with it. Yeah. Oh, you throw this? Oh, I don't have to think. I just do what I usually do. I just do what I've done 10,000 times in the gym. Yeah. You know, it's just flowy. And it's so fun to watch.
You can see it.
So fun to watch.
Very well-rounded fighter.
So fun to watch.
And Josh Emmett, he's like he's the powerhouse in this fight.
Exactly.
Right? So
he's a powerhouse in that division.
Yeah. So it could go. Look, he's got the chance. He's got the chance to knock Yair Rodríguez out. But I think Rodríguez has the majority of the tools in his belt that he can use. That's why my prediction: Yair Rodríguez knockout or TKO most likely.
Yeah.
By kicks.
I see a knockout. Yeah. A flick to the head.
Yeah. Very whippy.
Yeah. Honestly, I see it, man.
Yeah.
I want how many shorter dudes has he fought? Like someone as short as Josh Emmett. Well, actually, Let's make sure that Josh Emmett is actually short. Yeah, he is 1.68. Brian Ortega, Brian Ortega is tall. Max Holloway is tall. Jeremy Stevens is short, but not as short as he's shorter than Josh Emmett, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to see. This might be interesting because he might be the shortest guy that Rodríguez has. Oh nah, did fight Frankie, which he lost. But that's because Frankie came in with the wrestling game, took him down, and just pounded him in the. And this is 2017, ages ago, right?
Yeah. That could be.
But he is the shortest fighter. Guys, keep an eye on this. This is the shortest fighter since he fought Frankie Edgar in 2016, 2017. So trust me, it's going to be a kick to the head. It's going to happen.
Put that in your odds.
But in the heavyweights, we got Justin Tafa versus Parker Porter.
Parker Porter.
PP. Harry Potter. All right, so Justin Tafa, I watched him fight live the first time Israel fought Whittaker here in Australia, in Melbourne, and the guy knocked out his opponent dead cold. The guy just went quiet. It's kind of funny. Like I remember, so that was my first. Obviously, so that was my first ever event, and that was it's always interesting to see how crowds react. I kid you not, because on TV when you watch it, and you see someone getting knocked out like that with one shot and they just fall and go to sleep. You go, oh shit.
Yeah.
But I remember precisely. It was this energy, this like
tension.
Yeah, it felt off like someone died. That's what it felt like. It wasn't like not everyone was like screaming. It was just like whoa.
Tragic event.
Yeah, everyone was like sort of taken aback by it. Like, whoa.
Wow.
You hear that.
That'll be intense.
It's not like a whoa. No, it's like a whoa. Whoa. I remember that distinctly.
Oh, far out. It's like that awkward silence.
Yeah, yeah. And Jimmy Crute is also fighting. He's fighting Alonzo Menifield.
Yeah.
Look, Jimmy Crute is a tough dude, man. Tough.
Very tough.
The last time I remember him fighting is when he had that
limp foot.
Yeah, that's so funny, man.
That's funny.
It's so funny to watch people's leg just malfunctioning. It's like a robot with a broken wire. It's like when something fucks up in there. It's so funny. It's like, but yeah, that's it. I mean, this guy's tough. I actually took a picture with him.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I did. Took a picture. I did a face off.
Post it somewhere.
Did a face off with him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we got Joshua. This guy, man. This dude is good. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
entertaining
good.
to watch.
He doesn't even look like a fighter.
No.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
He does not look, because I think his body shape.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a fighter at all, but he's good.
Yeah, he's good. He's fun to watch. Man.
He's so good.
He's a good striker.
It's crazy how good he is. Like, it's so, like, he's good, but yet he's not that well known yet.
No.
28, he's still young. This guy's gonna.
What do you like about him? Is striking?
It's just how good he is. It's just surprising how good he is. Because I've done fight research on him before. I'm just amazed because you accidentally stumble in these fighters that you've never heard of before, you've never seen fight, because you're doing fight research, and then you go, wait a minute, who is this guy? Why is no one talking about him? He's one of those guys. The guy is good.
Yeah.
I remember, I don't know which fight it was that I watched. And he was just dominating this dude.
Yeah.
Like, he dominated him throughout the whole fight.
Very talented fighter.
Yeah, so I'm excited to watch him fight like live. He's fighting Melsik Baghdasaryan. Which will
last name.
See, all these fights are good fights, but it's like what we'll know one person very well and we don't know the other person. So
yeah, I never
they're not as interesting to talk about.
Yeah. You know what I'm also surprised at is how little the UFC marketed this fight.
Yeah, people have been talking about it.
I think it's maybe they're thinking because the main event is such an amazing main event fight, they don't need to put much effort into the marketing.
No need to waste money on that.
Yeah, no need to waste money. But
I mean, Dana White came out and said in the previous fight post-conference, he said it's like trending. Like pay-per-view wise, because they got early numbers.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's gonna break one of McGregor's records.
Oh, I
for
don't doubt that. Yeah.
I'm not sure whether it's pay-per-views or the gate number. But I mean, come on, it's Australia, man. Any UFC event that takes place in Australia, it's gonna be like sold out. Like it's gonna be sold out.
Yeah. It's very popular here, huh?
Yeah,
Very successful.
because they don't freaking come here that often. So when they come here, to us it's like
have to
Christmas.
go.
It's Christmas. You gotta go.
You gotta
You
go.
know, you gotta go.
Happens once a year.
Yeah, because if you miss it, then you might not see it for another 2 years.
Mm.
You know.
Wow, that would be amazing to be in there. Hey.
So yeah, it's actually interesting. And Islam has come out and he's raised his concern and his annoyance at the fact that Dana White or the UFC hasn't been promoting the fight as much. He's not happy with it.
Yeah.
And some people have been coming out and saying that Dana's not. There's like an issue within Dana and Khabib's team. So Dana and Khabib and Islam and those guys.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should be interesting. I'm looking forward to
see the drama.
Yeah, seeing the drama unfold and seeing what's taking place.
Yeah.
Maybe he senses that maybe they found out that Islam might pull a Khabib.
Oh, and leave.
Win the fight, defend it once, leave.
That's a quick run.
I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised because these guys they're very religious, right? They're religious, and Islam actually prohibits hitting someone in the face.
Yeah.
So
then they make their living, and they're really good at it though. So it's a contradiction.
So it's like I wouldn't be surprised if because I mean look at what's his name, Zabit.
Yeah,
Zabit, one of the most fun fighters to watch. Like about to fight for the belt. And just leaves, and he's okay with that.
Yeah,
These
he's
guys
had other issues though. No,
he had some health conditions.
Yeah,
but
he just decided to just completely leave it out of the water.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. So it would be interesting to see him beat Volk and then saying, "I retire."
If he does,
I retire. We've achieved our goal. We've achieved father's goal, however they say.
To beat a smaller man on a weight below us.
To have Khabib as champion, defend the belt, and also to have Islam as champion.
That would be a cool little legacy.
Yeah, but the UFC, Dana would be mad.
Oh, yeah. It'll make it more fun, I think, because there wouldn't be any more Dagestanis to try and compete against.
They're like, what about the Khabib's cousin?
Oh yeah, the little one.
Yeah.
yeah.
He also wins and then defends it and leaves.
Yeah, they all do that. They're all gonna do that. They're gonna have a streak right there.
Hamza does the same as well.
Yeah, Hamza does.
I don't think Hamza is as religious as Khabib.
Nah, you can't be like, I kill everybody.
He rolls with girls.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He wrestles them and stuff.
He's my new favorite Dagestani now. But he's not Dagestani though.
Chechnya,
yeah.
Well, the last fight that we could talk about. The last person that we want to talk about is fighting in the prelims, and that's Jamie Mullarkey. He's a teammate of Volkanovski.
Yeah,
this guy's also really good, man.
He is very good.
This guy is good. I remember doing fight research as well, because that's how you know most of these guys. He has so many good fights. Like all his fights are vicious. Like someone gets badly hurt. Yeah, guy's good. He mixes it up well. Like he doesn't just hunt for the head. He goes for the body, the head, the legs. So good. And watching Jalen Turner melt Jamie Mullarkey, that's when I realized how good Jalen Turner is. Yeah, Jalen Turner is good. It's good. Jamie Mullarkey is good, and Jalen Turner is good, man. Yeah, Jalen Turner is going to be a champion, and I can't wait.
I can't wait for him to fight ranked opponents.
Who?
Jalen Turner.
He's fighting. He has a fight lined up. Guess who's fighting? Guess.
Dan Hooker.
Dan Hooker.
Ooh,
yeah, what a fight. Dan Hooker's going to get melted, bro. Dan Hooker, man.
It'll still be fun to watch.
He likes to. It's very unfortunate for him because he only fights really tough dudes. Really tough. This might be his last fight. I guarantee you, man. Because Jalen Turner is not someone to play around with, man.
Nah, man. Nah.
Because the thing with this fight is, they're both tall, right? They're both got reach, right?
Yeah.
But Jalen Turner is better at everything else.
All right.
He's faster.
Even striking.
He's faster. He's got a better ground game. He's more powerful. You know, it's like
we just have to wait and see.
he's just a better version.
I'm still not
Dan Hooker.
convinced. I'm not convinced.
He's a black version of Dan Hooker. Oh,
You know that's better. We all know that's better.
But yeah, I'm so looking forward to this fight.
Yeah.
March 4th.
Very close.
So next month.
Yeah.
Next month. It's gonna be good.
Very close.
Hopefully nothing happens. And no one gets hurt.
Yeah.
I'm
Hopefully.
looking forward to it. Please. I'm excited to watch this event, and I know you all are. Who am I watching? All right.
You've been watched.
I keep saying this. I should have said it earlier. Guys, subscribe. Like the videos. Like I always say, let's build the biggest MMA community on the YouTube. All right, and it's gonna happen. All right, so just subscribe. That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
Yes,
subscribe. All right.
Peace.
If you're Australian, you better subscribe. All right, because we never know. We might invite you here someday, and we'll sit down and talk UFC.
Yeah. Even if you're a fighter, man, we'll interview you.
Yeah.
Get to know your story.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Peace out.
Peace out.